So come on in, take a sip, let's wind down, and we're gonna do it today, if you're like me, with a Primitivo Puglia. And it's just a wonderful way. So whatever your favorite wine is, whatever your favorite cocktail, glass of water, cup of coffee, maybe some espresso, whatever it is that makes you happy, come on, let's jump in here, take a sip of that and join me. Let's wind down and knock out this, I guess we have a Justin Werfel, which is how you'd say his name in German. I'm sure it's Werfel, but I'm not quite sure. But here in Germany, that would be Justin Werfel. So there we have it. Let's hop into this grid here on October 8th, Tuesday, edited by Joel Faliano. Let's see what this grid's got in store for us today. Okay, tackle is a crossword. Maybe I should just do crosses today. We can try it again. Well, let's see. We'll try solve, hold responsible, maybe blame, mea culpa. All right, pertaining to beasts. Okay, so far we're good. Avian, I guess. Aviary, avian, small bouquets. Ooh. Well, I guess we could go with posies. We'll find out. Be on the lookout message is an APB. A little mouse over here. Beware of this sausage. Okay, now we've got a theme. This would be virtually impossible. Well, I don't know what that was, but something just fell. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to do the old-fashioned type of solve. I'm just so sorry, but we got a theme, and no Lord knows what's going on when they start incorporating question marks and stuff. It's gonna be something weird. So, most secure could be safest, and maybe beware of this sausage. See that question mark there? That's what scares the hell out of me. First game of the seasoner. Oh, I can't believe I just said that, and it's apiary. On the hook, maybe liable. Fluctuate could be to vary. You know, I vary a lot. Treebeard and Beachbone in Middle Earth. Yes, we're talking about Tolkien, and he hints as if. Well, maybe. I don't know. No, I don't even know the best with it. Money in Mexico would be in peso. And let's see, greets with deference. Balaam couldn't move his. Balaam, I think he's one of the 7 or 8 Gentile prophets. And I think he had a hard time moving his ass. Biblical. It's a biblical term. As if. I don't know. Camera roll contents. Let's go with photos on this one. And maybe that gives us our ha here, which I think that's pretty much what I was getting there. Ha! Beware of this sausage. Fear the... And greets with deference. Maybe bows too? And in school, whose mascot is Mike the Tiger. You know, got to hand it to those Bayou Bengals down there at Louisiana State University for their ingenuity and creativity in coming up with a name for their mascot, Mike the Tiger. All right, what we got? Bouncy castle filler, maybe air. I think this is a German spelling of sausage, so we're just missing the umlaut over the U, but für the Wurst. Now what we got? Netting, could be mesh. Huge tract of land, estate. Not always, it could just be your small house with small yard, you know, if it's in your will, but nevertheless, I understand the point. Must could be have to. Recouped as an investment, maybe made back. That's awful, though, if you think about it, because that means you're starting from square one. I mean, so you put some money into something, you lost it, you made it back, now you're starting from square one. That's no bueno, right? Paragons, maybe epitomes, or as I would have said in 7th grade, epitomes. Sops up, maybe absorbs. You know, it's been a really good day today. Small Drone, Mr. Tabor, Lion-Hearted. I'm assuming can't fit Valorous in there, so let's go with Valiant. And like unshorn wool. Oh, Fear the Wurst. Now, I'm just gonna guess here that this is on the lamb versus on the lamb. You know, on the run, on, you know, hiding. I'm buying on me. Call from a goat. I'm assuming Matt with 2 A's versus an M-A-H. Despise, hate. That fits, though it's an awfully strong word. Tuck away for later, maybe to stash. And now what we got? Breed beef cattle. What do you want to bet? This is raise, as in bring up, rear. Raise, as in children. The stakes, and the E at the end on the stakes be stakes. Actor McGregor, Ewan. For grins and giggles, I'm going to put it in there. I'm putting it in there, and just if I'm wrong, you know what? You can't really fault me for trying to be somewhat adventurous. So I don't feel like this gamble is going to cost me cool points. I think everything else in life costs me cool points, but this won't be the thing. Like some lions and elephants. Oh, who Lord knows. Unexpected delight, maybe a nice little treat. Organizers of book fairs, PTAs. You know, whenever I see that blank there where that S is, now that one was blank, and I see that PT together, I'm always like, oh, wow. What have I gone? What is a PT blank S? But PTAs makes sense. Give some, well, I said A's, how to get an S in there. Give some lip, maybe sass. Bend over, could perhaps stoop. And A.A. Milne, a youngster. I'm assuming we're talking about Rue here. Novak Djokovic, Nikola Jokic for birth. I think they're Serbs, but you know, Slav would have fit in there, and that would have technically been okay, but it would have been wrong, of course. I mean, I'm assuming that we're right about Rue and Sass, but along with raise the stakes. But so far, it's looking like I might be right on my raising the stakes. We'll see. Winter Frost, whore. You know what? Never really get to see that version of that spelling much, right? You know, be really careful too, because somebody might think you're calling them a bad name. Charlotte's first draft of some pig. It is something boar. Cocky walk. I'm just gonna put swagger in. And let's see, go over the line. Maybe set a good example. So maybe the lions and elephants could be Asiatic. And I guess some pig could be what a boar. I mean, this is really pretty clever little grid here. I'm really liking it so far. It's good stuff. So go over the line could be to rehearse. And name of Athena's shield, Aegis. If I had to estimate, maybe at a guess. T, procedure, S. Oh, you know. If you know I don't like that. Ugh. Thing in legalese, thingalese. Crude and tactless. How about gauche? How gauche? Little Shop of Horrors lyricist Howard. I can't remember if it's Ashton or Ashman. Spot for an icicle, maybe Eve. So maybe we got something I can work with here. Summary of the phonetic puns. Building with many wings. Well, it's funny because I accidentally put in avian at 14 across up top for apian. And I think we're talking about an aviary. So we're going to get it eventually. And that A tells me this is Ashman. I think. Cereal with the slogan kid tested, parent approved. And I think that's Kicks. Hub. Nexus. May. Contents. So I guess we're talking about water here. So the French for water is eau. Let's see, curiosity and perseverance, for example. And these are Mars rovers, aren't they? Or are they just rovers? But oh, I think they both went to Mars. I think they did. 2 quarks, 2 up quarks and a down quark. And I guess that we're talking about a proton here. So very cool. We could be tiny. Compete for Vi. Voluminous reference, maybe the Oxford English Dictionary. And Wurst, lamb, steak, boar. You know what? I think this is probably make ends and then meat, as in meat. Belgian town known for its mineral baths. And I got to tell you, I think both Shotzi and I would agree that that's a pretty cool little place in Belgium. We used to go through Belgium all the time on our way to England. We still love it. Absolutely love going through Spa, Gand, Antwerp, just loved every bit of it. Handbag. How about a purse? Cassowary relatives. I guess these would be emus. And let's see. Giant squids have ones the size of dinner plates. And I guess we're talking about eyes here, which is kind of scary. I know I've seen pictures of them, but I don't want to have to meet one of these things. It's a good thing, perhaps it's an asset. And end of a sonnet, often, typically a sestet. Let's see. Supton 8. Relax, soldier. Hoodies is what they would say. And I guess booking a cartographer's collection is an atlas. I guess good things to dress in when it's cold is layers. How do we do, Bob? Okay. Okay, so maybe I was a bit of a gas bag today, but it seemed like this was a pretty challenging little Tuesday here. There were a couple of things in here that if you weren't full-time solving, it might have been a bit difficult to come up with. I mean, it really could have been. So, but on the whole, a tight grid. The only thing that I had issue with was the S thing. If I missed anything else, it's because I got it on the intersections or the downs or crosses, and I missed any other really inelegant fill. So this was a great grid. I really enjoyed it. And you know what? My name is Christopher, and I'm glad that we did this grid together. That makes me very happy. Let's go ahead and tap this one out of here until tomorrow, which will be the Hump Day grid. And I want to thank everybody really quick. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I appreciate the commentary, especially from one young man who told me, I think it was, is that your hair or is that a hat? Either way, lose it. And I thought, I think that might be the first time I was ever trolled. But you know what? It was fine. I mean, what a nice fellow. I'm like, can't lose the hat, but you know what? I appreciate your comment, and thanks so much. Your opinion matters, right? I'll give you that. But I hope that he and I can, or she and I, or whomever they are, can become friends. So why not? Because why not? I have any room in my life for drama or issues. I'd rather be friends than anything else with anybody on this planet. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. And I do appreciate the comments very much. So with that, let's go ahead and bring down our see ya later slide. And until we see each other tomorrow for the Hump Day grid and mini, and not to mention the Guardian, we're doing the Guardian now, which is, boy, that's an exercise. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch, auch einen Abend. Auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, servus, grüß Gott, ciao, Cin-Cin, and we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, be well, take care of yourself, your friends, your enemies, your neighbors, and be nice to the guy behind you in line. Take care now.
Salut.